Hello everyone and welcome to the monthly series here at GOGI Games. It's part of our GOGI Games Invitationals. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
I can't believe we're here on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
Sunday,
Bloody Sunday.
a good day to
riot.
to watch some magic, or that as well. If you want to talk about, obviously, probably a bit deep for round one. Irish history.
This is supposed to be meant for like quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Semi-finals
Let's
now.
get some magic in us before we start like delving down these these dark paths from which there's no return.
Hey, you know your European history.
I know some bits and pieces.
We're watching a match here between Ting Hui and Gavin Teo. Ting Hui here looks like he's playing Infect. It's coming back around. It is all the aggro, all the crazy aggro decks that are coming back around.
Told you, we've spoken about this at length on our Wednesday shows, 8 p.m. Wednesdays, GOGIGames.com, Twitch TV. You can find us there. For my one shield drop of the round. You got to be in modern. You got to be playing these linear strategies, right? It's not. If you want to interact, you've got to interact.
You got to
control. Or otherwise, you should just be passing like ships in the night as you attack each other's life totals, right?
Am I going to win this because I combo off?
And and the best deck to do that, one of the best decks, Infect, right? I'm gonna strap up a Blighted Agent or a Glistener Elf
with like
Nexus,
Rancor,
and Might of Volcroza, Groundswell, and I'm just gonna attack you one, maybe two times, and then we're gonna call it game.
Yeah. So Ting Hui here doing exactly that, starting off with a Noble Hierarch on turn 1. Life is not an issue.
So the breeding pool Noble Hierarch tells me you're playing Infect, or you're playing what Gavin is playing, which is Bant Spirits, right?
Spirits, yeah. Or the Bant Nightfall, without the fall,
without the fall, So it's interesting. Cool. Gavin.
Nice opening, right? Like we talk about information. Letting your opponent know what's happening. Whoa!
Reflector Mage is one lander.
Ouch! Yeah, Ting Hui here just stuck on lands. Isn't able to just push out.
Ting Hui looks like he's actually got the kill in hand if he can get a creature to stick.
Yeah.
I see it become immense. There's a mutagenic growth at the front of his hand. There was a Might of Old Crozer sitting in there.
Yeah, there's an unblockable creature that's in his hand as well.
Just some mana. Gavin looks like he's gonna go for the Geist of St. Traft.
Oh yeah,
we're racing now.
Yep. Geist is a powerful creature if it sticks, right? Like if you get it to land on the board. But I don't like that it doesn't have any evasion.
It's interesting because I think he's got a spell queller in hand as well. And the question is, do you keep the spell queller up to stop any spell that he if he draws a land, he tries to play a spell to just spell queller it to just get so far ahead on tempo. Like he could have just spell quellered the Noble Hierarch there.
Yeah, and then
that's just pretty much you're pretty much done for.
Well, but Gavin here has a lot of creatures on his side of the board. He is ostensibly swinging in for 1, 2, 3, 9 points of damage this turn. So he can spell queller the next spell that comes about. Whoa, okay.
Captain.
Never mind that.
Ting Hui he's not long for this game, I have to say. This
is actually an interesting version of the build, right? This is like a hybrid between spirits and or at least you're putting in Reflector Mage in the mix. Whereas you would play like humans and you put in spell queller into
so I think
kind of weird.
I think the Reflector Mage is a concession to having Geist of St. Traft main board, because if you can go turn 2 Geist of St. Traft, turn 3 Reflector Mage plus something else.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, and I think you probably want to play your Reflector Mage after you play your Geist of St. Traft.
Yeah, that's usually the case.
And because you can just bounce their one blocker and then Geist of St. Traft in one time, that feels pretty good. But that was a quick one.
That was fast. That was Gavin just wiped the board with sweep the board.
It's interesting. Gavin doesn't, unless he knows Ting Hui, he doesn't actually know what he's playing because all he saw was a breeding pool and a Noble Hierarch. So do you go, he's playing Bant Spirits? Or do you go, oh, he's blatantly playing Infect?
He's playing Infect.
Because it's not like a... Band Spirits is the more popular deck in the...
You can't hear anything. Come on. Really? Okay, I don't know.
Are we having
Yeah.
Are we having technical difficulties?
I don't know.
Do I need to put the mic? Do I need to put the headphones on? And if you put the Facebook chat on, I can check.
Let's give it.
Let's do some
give it a try.
let's do some QA testing.
No, is there audio?
It's quite quiet.
It's quite quiet.
Quite quiet.
Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Our system here is saying that it's quite loud. All right. Okay.
Let's try it.
We're amping it up. Oh, give me a second.
I think a little bit more as well.
Okay, give me a sec.
Infect is, I know it's coming back around again,
Yeah.
but it's not a super popular deck. It occupies like a, most decks in Modern occupy like a 5 to 10% share, or like a less sub 5% share of the metagame.
Yeah, that's
and the
true.
Infect must be like 1 to 2%.
Oh yeah, that's better. So, that I totally agree with you. Like, this is, it's about
But I tell you what, if the field is not prepared for it though,
yeah,
you can
that's
roll
why.
some people. Because if you're going to roll people,
Like
you get a good
that's the
draw.
deck to do it with, right? You turn 3 kill, like turn one you drop a Glistener Elf, turn 2,
Yeah.
In fact, you could do it on turn 2.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna win quickly. I'm gonna lose quickly, but I'm gonna have
I'm just gonna have like hella of fun like doing it, right? Like Groundswell, like you could win on turn 2. Might of Okrosa, Groundswell.
mutagenic growth.
and
They involve some
mutagenic
level of
growth, yeah.
mutagenic growths.
Yeah. And that's the card that hasn't been banned yet. I was like, sure. Free spells.
It's not that good.
Free spells. Gut shot
I think
is
Dismember is better.
well, Dismember is better, but like gut shot's still being played, right?
Gutshot's played as like a 2-of in the
In like the
mono red
like the
Phoenix decks that have
Yep.
started popping up. To just like mana
I need
morphos
a
draw,
spell,
just churn,
yeah.
right? You need 3 spells for Arclight Phoenix.
Yep.
Not played in the Is It versions of the decks, which have Thing in the Ice in them.
Oh yeah,
And like one of
because they got Thing in the Eyes to deal with all this stuff.
yeah.
That's a
And
good
also
card.
blue
That's
gives
a-
you like so many like cheaper cantrips, especially
Exactly,
in modern, right?
yeah.
You're like, I don't need a free spell because I can just play like my
The one mana.
four ops charter course.
I could go like Manamorphose, and then
Yeah.
Manamorphose up, and yeah.
Ah man, still hopeful for Manamorphose in Guilds of Ravnica. I know
No.
we had the discussion
No.
on Wednesday. But I
Absolutely
still
not.
hopeful.
Grow does not do that.
Not yet, it doesn't. I saw some
If Manamorphose is in Guilds of Ravnica,
what you can do. Buy me lunch.
no, because like you won't be here anyway.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know. Guilds are like
You have to send me a signed copy foil saying I was wrong.
Arclight finish. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll find a foil
Yeah,
copy,
Manamorphose.
sign it, and then like
Say I was wrong.
suddenly,
Sad
I
face.
was totally wrong.
I'll frame it.
I'll totally deface like the
That's
card. Although I like
I'd play it. If you signed it, I'd play it in the deck.
I have a signed card from Portuguese pro players who played at the shop.
Which one? Marcio Carvalho.
No,
It's the
no,
only
no,
one I know.
Hugo Dinish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he like
It's
an
not-
old? Is
not
he like an
Finns,
old
yeah.
school?
Yeah, old
Okay.
school.
Was he good at Magic?
He's still good at Magic. He's
What-
still good at Magic.
Did he
but-
beat you consistently?
Well, it's
Yes.
definitely
Yes,
less than
yes,
50%.
The
My
way
victory-
you're saying that is
my
the answer
victory is
yes.
definitely less than 50%. But like I think the times that I beat him is like only during drafts, and whenever
And he had,
whenever
like,
we
mana
play
screw,
like,
yeah.
whenever we play like the just decks that just flat out like just demolish his decks, right? Because he plays like a lot of modern and a lot of standard. So yeah, but he's damn good at the game. Anyway, Blighted Agent here with Spell's Guide to protect, which is great.
Slower start from Gavin this time.
Yeah. No.
And the difference between having a Noble Hierarch on turn 1 and not having a Noble Hierarch on turn 1 is night and day.
Oh yeah.
Night and day.
He's representing Groundswell, I'm sure.
Gavin representing a spell queller.
Yeah. I don't know whether think we.
I think he's wondering if he can win through
a spell queller.
Spell queller, yeah. Because that's really the question. That doesn't matter. Okay, maybe
that's right.
It doesn't.
It's like whatever
you
got.
Creature, and it doesn't matter.
You've got unblockable stuff, man.
It would be very off theme, off flavor if you could make a spirit token from a land.
Yeah.
Maul and Taunt. That would be very. I don't like that.
Why?
Because this doesn't make sense. Because you need a creature that dies to make a spirit token from the Maul and Taunt. Yeah. You can't just exile any card from a graveyard.
Yeah, that's true.
I am.
That's cool. I think very flavorful. I love Innistrad draft, and I was listening to Louis Scott Vargas, and they used to have a flavor draft.
Yeah.
Where you have to like put together a story with like the 23 cards that you drafted.
And we're gonna see a spell queller on the Might Volcroza.
Alright, Might Volcroza. I'm gonna give this +1/+1. +1/+2.
So I think he's 2 more.
Wow, is he like just
2 more in hand and an Apostle's Blessing?
Might Volcroza?
And an Apostle's Blessing. And he's just gonna show you and say that's it. Cool.
Alright, that's what, turn 3.
That's what Infect does.
Easy game. It's not
So it is just don't forget to pick up your Might Volcroza.
Yeah.
This is all it's gonna be today. It's just gonna be people bashing each other with just like nonsensical combo decks and us going, modern's fine.
Modern's completely fine.
Modern is fine. People.
You know what they need to do with modern? Unban everything.
I think they can. So I've seen there's been an uprising on social media, on the social media I'm following recently about, are some cards safe? Right, that was turn 3. Is Splinter Twin really better than that? Really?
Yeah, it sucks.
Really, though,
Splinter Twin is so bad. Like,
is Stoneforge Mystic better than that? Like, really, honestly. You get a 2 mana 1/2. You get an equipment card, a Batterskull or a Sword of Feast and Famine, or
which comes out on turn 3, which can only attack on turn 4.
Batterskull, yeah. And then you can't equip the sword. You can't equip the sword on the turn that you
cast.
Yeah. So honestly, tell me if someone went, turn 1, some nonsense. I don't know. Turn 2, Stoneforge Mystic. Turn 3, Sword of Feast and Famine. You went, all right, mate, good one. And you went turn 2 or turn 1, like Burning Inquiry, discard like 3 like hollow ones. Turn 2, Goblin Lore, I'd be like, okay, I think we're playing a different game of Magic.
Yeah, we could unban, literally could unban a lot of these cards. One thing, one card that I really wish they would unban in Modern is Deathrite Shaman. I think that card was I think that card's like broken, busted. Is like freaking good, but
if
it's
it was
like
a 1/1,
really good.
If it was a 1/1.
Yeah, if it were a 1/1, damn those stats, right? If they could just remake Deathrite Shaman,
didn't need to be a 1/2, did it?
It could have been a 0/1. How about that?
Yeah,
0/1 would have been great. If we could redo Deathrite Shaman.
I think it is
and we get,
quite good.
Oh shit! No, we passed the GOGI.
Yeah.
God damn.
Death Wrong Shaman.
Yeah.
In the return to Ravnica. I think it's too good. I think it's probably.
It's a busted card, but like it's so good.
The decks that it goes into Modern, like Jund, Abzan, Black Green, are like so average at the moment.
Yeah, that's why
they just want to play like 1 or 2 spells a turn, whereas people are just doing crazy.
People are trying to win within
Dredge
the game,
and even that silly Vengevine deck that was a thing for a while. The Stitches Supply. Those are the Pro Tour 25th anniversary.
Yep.
The Phoenix decks. It's just like people were just ending up with just a ton of cards that they're playing. They end up spending have 25 mana's worth of cards in 2 turns. It's it's like I'm gonna play Dark Confident, then a Tarmogoyf. Got you.
Gotcha.
And you're just again, you're looking at them like, okay.
You see, but that's the thing, right? Like that's the we just talked about it. It's like, are these cards like really safe? I think Deathrite Shaman is like totally safe.
I think that one.
I think you go like turn 1, Deathrite Shaman, and then turn 2, your opponent like tries to go crazy with Arclight Phoenixes and stuff like that. I'm just gonna get rid of your Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah, because the other thing is Deathrite Shaman obviously interacts very favorably with the graveyard because you can just start stealing stuff from there.
Exactly.
So I don't know. The answer is, I think
I
it's
wish they would
probably
just
okay, but they probably won't do it.
Just unban everything.
Because the only card they've unbanned then rebanned is GOGI Grave Troll, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Is it too soft? Oh, it's soft because our computer is like. Oh no! Okay, you know what? I gotta fix the audio.
So we're having some audio issues. Ugh.
Yeah. Would definitely prefer a better mixer. Come on, Joe. Get on it. Get on it. Come on, Joe. There's this like buzzing sound that this mixer makes.
I don't even know what a mixer is, so...
This is a
okay,
mixer.
then yeah. Then
yeah.
good. Or bad, I don't know.
Huh? Audio disappeared for quite a while. Alright, back to the game. Ting Hui and Gavin. Looks like Gavin's gonna keep his hand. He's going first.
This looks like it's going to be a Noble Hierarch turn 1.
Yeah.
Stuff of champions. Stuff of champions.
Oh, now there's like no audio at all. That's so strange. Oh, that's the speakers. Wait a minute. Why are the speakers coming out through the... Oh, come on. Well, that's loud. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's still that annoying buzz. Sorry, folks. Like, wish we could know how to fix this properly.
If there are any electrical engineers who want to come down and give us a hand.
I should have brought my own mixer. I have
You say it so casually as if you just have them laying around your apartment.
I do.
I'm sure you do.
I do. This is this is the spare one. I'm microphones. I have microphones and mixers just lying around my apartment all day.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, I do.
Dingby here thinking about his turn 2 play. Again, wary of a spell queller.
But if it's not a spell queller, then it's like a Reflector Mage, right? That you drop it and then...
Yeah.
He can take some damage, I feel. Is that a Glistener Elf?
It is. It's an F&M promo Glistener Elf, I think. And we're going to see an attack for 1. The world is your oyster. Now you're just waiting. Oh, he's just going to take 1. Oh, such sadness. Sadness.
There you go. Poison counter. Is that Carnage? Yeah, that's
The man has come prepared. I respect that.
Nice.
And looks like a Blighted Agent is going to be the follow up.
Yeah, now this Blighted Agent is going to be like Spell Queller. Yeah,
that's fine.
I knew so bad. So hard.
And quite an aggressive attack there.
Yeah, I would
just wondering if you
stay back and block. Maybe.
Yeah, well, he's got another Noble Hierarch hand. I think that's the Collected Company Loitering at the back.
Not enough mana.
No.
The draw for this turn should have been, the best draw for this turn would have been like a land.
Basic island.
Yeah. Oh, there. All right, then pass the turn. I don't think you need to do anything, do you? Oh, he's got a second Spell Queller, so maybe that's why. Alright, second Noble Hierarch. This should have come before attacks. And I think every point of damage, especially if you're playing against Infect, Every point of damage
That's big draw.
does make
That's
a
big draw.
difference. Ooh.
Big draw.
That could get blown out by like a spell queller.
Yes.
That's not good.
So, I think has a Might of Old Crozer,
Mm-hmm.
an Inkmoth Nexus, a Forest,
Blossoming defense.
Blossoming Defense.
And like one more card
I
then.
think it's a Distortion Strike,
Oh, Distortion
but
Strike.
I'm
would
not
be so
sure.
good.
I know they were in the sideboard and he was toying around with them. There's a
mm.
Blight Agent at the back of the hand.
Oh, okay.
And looks, like
Blight
another,
Agent
and
is
looks like
good.
another Forest, so no Distortion Strike.
Mm.
He's got a lot of creatures, not many
Not many pump spells.
not
yeah.
many pump spells.
And yeah, this being the third game, that's not good. That's not too good.
That is the problem with these like A plus B combos, right?
Mhm.
Is that sometimes you just draw all of the A's and all of the B's,
Oh yeah.
whereas you really want like 2 A's and 2 B's. It's like Through the Breach is not good without Emrakul. Even
Well,
like
it could be-
even now, like the Ultimate Masters Art acknowledges that Through the Breach
Through
is
the Breach is
purely
only
for
for
Emrakul. Yeah,
Well, it could be good for Gristlebrand. By Gristlebrand, I mean
Brand was not on the card.
that's true. He was behind Emrakul. It's like
Yeah.
you ladies first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like
And we're going to see a Blight Agent, which presumably is going to be,
Spell
Spellquillet again.
Yeah, this is quickly going downhill for Dingwei. 4 points of damage a turn, whereas he's doing essentially 2 points of damage, and Gavin there blocks.
So we're going to see so Gavin's hand is a Selfless Spirit, a Path to Exile, and a Collected Company.
Path's gonna get blown out by the Blossoming Defense, and I like that. Yeah, I think we here keeps up that mana. Not like he could use it anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
There
Just
we go. 4
wondering
points
about
of
attack,
damage.
yeah. So this looks like one of those more edgy, nervous matches. It's not like a complete blowout, right? It's like we're jockeying for position and trying to figure out.
You know, trying to get the advantage, right? And
Another Glistener off the draw there.
oh, that's nice. He could probably swing in right now.
So there is both, the Collected Company is obviously the worry, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so like here's the thing: your opponent probably has like Collector Company up.
Mm-hmm.
If they hit a Reflector Mage, you're kind of messed up.
Bad news.
Yeah, because you have a second Glistener Elf in hand. It's not like a second.
Is there any value in firing up the Inkmoth Nexus, or you just need to keep the mana for the Blossoming Defenses and the Might of Old Crozer? Yeah, well, he wants to. He wants it. He wants it.
Okay. All right, so Inkmoth Nexus up.
This looks more of like I'm going to try and do 3 or 4 points of infect damage to you across the course of 2 turns. So we're going to see a Might of Old Crozer here.
He'll need like another pump spell next turn though. Okay, chill. Let's see. He's kept up enough mana for a Blossoming Defense to protect from the potential bounce spells and stuff like that.
Yeah. So this is going to be 6 points of infect.
Yeah.
Can't block with a noble. Well, you can block with a noble hierarch, but it will go away. So you can block the noble hierarch, tap it, Collected Company.
I think you do Collector Company now, right? Because you have 2 chances. Like you either hit a Spell Queller or you hit a
Reflector Mage.
A Reflector Mage, and
That's
so
not bad.
yeah, you basically have 2 chances. Whereas if you if you wait to block, then you're only looking for a Reflector Mage, which then can be blown out by Blossoming Defenses.
Mm-hmm.
So that's six cards. Let's see what's in the 6 cards. Thalia
that seems like it's not bad.
Yes, Thalia is actually very good.
That's going to turn off the Blossoming Defense.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another Spell Queller.
Oh.
Wow.
Yep. So Spell Queller and Thalia, I think, are the two picks here. And then Ting Hui can't respond because.
So this is all happening in one go. He has to play the blossoming defenses now. Presumably, he can't respond.
No, he needed to play it before, and I think that's
Yeah.
where he messed up a little bit, right?
Oh no! So we're going to see a
Mausoleum Wanderer
Wanderer,
and a Spell Queller. Okay.
Ding Hui going, oh, I can't believe he hit 3 Spell Quellers.
Damn you. Damn you. And then Mausoleum Wanderer is like a 2-2 right now.
Yes.
Mm. Give me a sec. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay, I think this should be better. Less of that buzzing sound. Yeah, I can go check. What I'm afraid of is like screwing up the camera, and after that, like we have to restart the stream. Oh, this is tough. Triple Spell Queller, yeah, and Gavin here has got nothing to worry about, right? Like he can take the poison damage.
Yes.
He doesn't have to block. He really doesn't have to block.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Because he's still two points away, like 2 turns away from killing,
Yeah.
from outright killing.
I mean, if he next turn, it basically forces Ding Hui into a position of going all in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's wondering if he's going to trade. So this is a Might of Old Crozard Spell Queller.
No, he's just gonna pump it up. Pump up the
Yep. The Spell
the,
Queller with
the Glistener Elf.
Pendlehaven.
Yeah,
Make
reduce,
it 2/3.
and then reduce the Spell Queller to like a 0-1.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully Gavin doesn't draw what's that? Drogskull Captain.
Yeah, Drogskull Captain spells Certain Doom.
But I think he took it. I mean, like you would take it out, right? Like for this matchup, because there's no interaction from your opponent. Your opponent's just trying to kill you. You are just trying to stop your opponent from killing you. I think that's what would have happened.
Yeah, and
All
he's
right.
just going to let it die. Okay.
Second Glistener Elf.
Okay. Yeah, Ding Hui. If we had an advantage bar, swing.
And
I
Gavin's like way in front.
Yes.
Too far.
That's the next update, the advantage bar.
No.
And the
I
hand and the little hand
The
thing
hand
they have.
hand thing, I agree. Advantage bar is like does not add anything to the game because like the advantage swings so much, especially modern. And like that, I had a discussion with Danny the other day. Of course, it has to be a really dumb discussion. And he was saying like modern games don't go long, especially since everything's like aggro
It's
and
weird
like
because there's
everything's like
always at least
linear.
one person who goes to time whenever you have a large modern tournament, at least one.
And even then, even the games like this, like decisions are so important, right? When do you play a certain thing? When do you
And this is the thing, right? Is that the more condensed the game is, the more impact individual decisions you have.
Yeah, which is why we see like legacy games, even though they are like, it's what legacy burn versus goblins, but the game takes like half an hour to complete. Where you would think, like, oh yeah, it's a fast game, half an hour, 40 minutes to complete. Whereas like standard games, they just like roll. They just you get a good hand, you just roll over your opponent, and it's more about having a good hand, having good. Instead of like making good decisions.
Yeah.
Well, there are. I mean, like it's not to say that there aren't any decisions to be made in standard, right? But like there's less. There's the decision tree is.
The cards are more high impact in modern. That's the point, isn't it? They're so much more powerful that if you let a spell resolve when you could counter it, or you don't path to exile a creature.
Yeah, they turn the advantage like way too much.
Oh, land number 5 for Ding Hui. That was not a good draw.
That's not good.
This is the I'm going all in plan right
Yeah.
now.
Do or die.
He doesn't have the ability to do this, unfortunately.
And blocks, and the handshake should be coming out. Handshakey.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. And Gavin, congrats.
Taking it down.
First round. That's a good
Winning
way to
start.
start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good way to start the day. We're gonna have like 4 more rounds of modern, followed up by a top 8. So don't go away. Remember, you can join us on the stream, twitch.tv/GreyOgaGames every Wednesdays 8 p.m. at Singapore time. This month is a little bit more special. Next weekend, Sunday, we're gonna have our legacy tournament, our monthly legacy tournament. And the week after that, we'll be having our, not the monthly, the seasonal qualifier, where we'll find out who the next, the next spot for the invitationals is going to go to. And, if you missed that, it's okay. YouTube.com/GreyOgaGames for the replays. And do check out our website, GreyOgaGames.com, as well as all our social media feeds, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.